Cause most these people really snakes. What? They stab you in the back, but always smile in your face. Searching for the truth and all my journeys that I take. Smoking on my reefer, man, I swear these the pain. Look back on my life and I'm just blessed to see the day. Gotta spread more love because this world is filled with hate. I just roll up hella ganja, say my prayers, start the day. I feel the demons chasing me, make sure I stay away. Close my eyes, envision all these things I'm here to say. I always speak the truth, so listen close to what I say. We got one life to live, so best believe I'm living.
Yo.
How you feeling, man?
Good, bro. I'm feeling good. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, bro. Glad to have you on PALMCAST.
Yeah, man. I'm appreciative of that, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
No doubt. Okay. So you were born in Moreno Valley, but you grew up in the high desert?
Yeah, man. So I was born in Moreno Valley. I lived there till I was about 4 years old. Then we moved up to Adelanto, California. I lived there, went to school in like Apple Valley, Hesperia. Man, I was moving from place to place when I was a kid a lot. In like 5th grade, I moved up to Northern California. So, man, I've been everywhere, but genuinely the IE area is where I really grew up at. So I know the IE and LA area kind of like the back of my hand. So,
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. So, like, what type of stuff were you into as a kid?
I mean, my first hobby that I really got into was football. I played that for a little while, and then I picked up a skateboard because my cousin ended up leaving his skateboard at my crib when I was like 9 years old, man. So I picked that up, and I ran with that till I was about like, I would say like 17. And then that's when I kind of realized that I could really start taking music a little bit more serious. I got into rapping a little bit more with my skating homies and, you know what I mean, just chilling, smoking, and vibing out. We were all going through our own things at the time, so getting away from home was kind of our freedom, you know what I mean? Chilling, vibing out, rapping, freestyling. And then I kind of started, my mind frame kind of started changing about music, and I started taking it a little bit more serious and really starting to write rhymes and doing my thing, bro. So skateboarding was like, I think, opened my mind frame to like music and hip hop and different types of genres of music. Cause I listened to so much as a kid because of skateboarding. Like,
right. I was actually about to ask you, like, when you were rolling around with your homies skating, like, what types of stuff were you guys listening to?
Man, in like middle school, I was really heavy into like dubstep. And then I got into like, I would say like old school rap, like Warren G, Nate Dogg. I started tapping into Sugar Free, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I would say it was like a lot of rap, West Coast rap. Wiz Khalifa. I tapped into Wiz Khalifa when I was like 10, 11, 12. I was really inspired by Wiz, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you're saying like you're that young, like getting inspired by Wiz, because I see it, man, for real. When you had a whole like weed man persona, definitely seems Wiz influenced.
Yeah, man, because as a kid, I would say I was alone a lot because I was the only boy in my family. I grew up with like my mom and my sisters and like my aunties, so I did a lot of shit with just me and my homies. You know what I'm saying? So it was always just me finding shit out on my own. I wasn't into the shit that my sisters were into, or I didn't really have nobody influencing what I was doing. So I had to influence myself and kind of venture out and see what I was into.
Yeah,
so, you know
it's a similar thing for me growing up as an only child. Like, you got to make your own fun.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta really do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool because it's kind of built me up to who I am today and really being independent in a lot of the things that I do.
Exactly. Yeah. I respect the initiative. So with going back to the whole like pothead persona, like you had the big bags of Kush in the Shining video, the big bags in the Come Correct video. So I was wondering, tell me like a funny story from your first time smoking weed.
Man, first time. Okay, so I want to say I'll never forget this story, bro. Is it cool if I smoke on the interview?
Please do. Light up.
Okay. I would say the funniest story that I can remember. All right, I was in 7th grade, man. Check this out. It was the first time I ever like. It was one of my older homies. So I'm not gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? We were young. We were kids. We were in middle school, right? And I stayed over at his house a lot. And he was like, "Yo, bro, we're gonna make a gravity bong." And I was like, "Yo, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but let's do it." So he literally cut one of these in half, bro. One of these jumps in half, right? Yeah. He put a bowl piece at the top of it, and like he had it sealed crazy. He was one of those homeboys that like, you know, he just knew how to make shit. Whatever he wanted to do, he just make it, right? Yeah. So he made that shit like perfect, right? The bowl was hitting perfect, and he got like a Home Depot bucket, bro, filled it up halfway, right? And I remember it was like I had just really started smoking like on a daily, you know what I'm saying?
And what grade was this?
7. But I was in like 7th grade.
Damn.
I was like 13. Yeah, I was like 13. But anyways, bro, I remember I hit it like 4 times and I was like, bro, I don't feel anything, bro. I don't feel nothing. So I hit it like 3 more times, right? Like fat ribs. We got up to his room, bro. And I remember just sitting on his bed and we watched American Dad. And it was like 2 a.m, right? And we were so super stoned. And he was like trying to get me to help him clean up his room, bro. But I couldn't even get off the fucking bed at one point, bro. Like I just remember sitting there, my arms were locked, bro. He was like getting mad at me because I couldn't move, bro. And I was just dying. So much shit was going on. And I just remember that day, like, damn, I was so high that day. I couldn't even move my arms, bro. I remember waking up in the morning. We had to go do shit. I was still so stoned. Like, I think that was the funniest shit ever because that was just like, damn, man. I remember being baked out of my mind at one point. That was probably the funniest shit that ever happened to me, just being stuck on the bed. Just I couldn't move.
Classic.
The homie's like, bro, help me clean up the fucking room. Like, bro, I can't even move. He's pissed. I'm laughing. American Dad is on. It's like 3 a.m, bro.
Just so much shit going on.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, bro. That shit was funny as fuck, man.
I remember I started smoking late, like 19 or 20, and it was my sophomore year of college. My homie got some edibles, and we ate them, and then we went to the cafeteria. And I remember I went to the salad bar, got lettuce. No, I got a tray. I got lettuce, but almost didn't get a plate. And when I realized what I was about to do, I couldn't stop laughing. Just sitting there with the tongs, like midair, laughing my ass off.
No plate, but got the lettuce.
Went back to the room. We watched ESPN, and for some reason, like ESPN was like the funniest shit to me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel like I don't really condone cannabis to anybody or like tell anybody to smoke weed or anything like that. But I feel like for people who are strong-minded and for people who can understand what it does for them, whether it's medically or mentally or it just being like anybody's average, like when they crack open a cold beer, that normal thing.
Right.
I feel like they should utilize it.
Yeah, and I pretty much agree with you. I mean, as long as you can handle yourself and, you know, get things done and be fully responsible with it, not get in any accidents.
Yeah, and understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know what I'm saying? Like
it could be a mind over matter thing. Always good to take breaks.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you started rapping when you were coming out of high school. At what point did you say, all right, I want to take this seriously?
When I moved so right when I graduated high school, I didn't really know what the hell I was going to do, bro. I was kind of like one of those people that didn't really take high school seriously because I was going through so much shit that I was like just focused on all the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really look at that until I got out of high school. Like, holy shit, bro, what am I going to do? So my mom was living in Victorville, like her husband and stuff, and I was staying there for a little while. And I was just going to the gym like every day, just like staying in shape because I played sports in high school, played a little bit of football and shit. And for like 2 months, I was just going to the gym, didn't really know what I was going to do. And I just ended up moving to Southgate with my pops because he was doing construction. He had a little bit of work out there. So like, fuck, let me just go make some money. Let me go see what I'm going to do. I moved out there and somebody I knew from high school had a studio out there. He's like, yo, just come through and like, you know what I'm saying? Come through and see what you could do, bro. Like, you just moved like 15 minutes away from me. I remember you rap. You're super good. Like, come on, just come to the studio. And I was very hesitant at the time. Like, man, everybody's trying to be a rapper. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? But then I really thought about it and I was like, damn, what do I do all day? And what do I love all day? And I'm like, bro, I just play music all day. I rap verses all day of other rappers. I freestyle all day. I'm like, man, what if I could really sit down and take this shit serious? Like, I'm gonna go through it. Like, everybody's gonna judge or whatever, but let me really push through this shit and see what I could do with it. Started getting in the lab, dropped a couple freestyles on SoundCloud. They got hella love, more love than I thought it would. Then I started writing rhymes. Then it got more love. And then at one point, like 1 year, I got like 54,000 plays on SoundCloud with just like dropping a couple songs, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I could probably really do something with this shit. Then it just started going from there, man. I started getting more focused on like the business aspects of things, doing more shows, understanding like the independent route and understanding the grind and building a platform for myself, which I'm still learning at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Taking it more seriously and just still understanding the business aspects of all this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I feel you, dude. It's one step at a time.
Yeah, because right now my main focus is building my catalog. I'm building my catalog right now. I've been in the lab and I already got 2 EPs after Forever Misunderstood done. So I'm dropping another EP very soon with some visuals on that. And I'm dropping an EP after that. From here on out, that's really what I just plan on dropping. It's just bodies of work. I'm not really focused on dropping singles or anything like that. So really right now I'm just trying to build my catalog.
So speaking of build your catalog, let's talk about this debut project, Forever Misunderstood. First of all, I want to know why you're Forever Misunderstood.
I just feel like, well, I want to say this first before I get into that. The real name of the project had like 2 meanings. It's just that DistroKid wouldn't let me spell it on like all the platforms and things like that when it came up. But on the cover, if you see it, the first 3 letters of each word is lowercase and the last letters are uppercase. So it's like forever. The 4 is lowercase and the ever is uppercase. And misunderstood, the miss is undercase and understood is uppercase. So it's like forever misunderstood. Have you ever understood?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I thought about it when I put the project together. So it had 2 meanings to it. And I just feel I was like an artist and going through the things that I've been through, being alone, growing up, like I said, being the only boy, and just going through a lot of the different shit that I went through. My dad being in and out of jail, my mom's going through her motions and things like that. I just felt like I was never understood because I didn't know how to explain myself.
Really? Okay.
I didn't know how to
find that you're able to express yourself a lot more through music?
Yeah, and I'm barely learning that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning that as we speak. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the thing that people don't realize is that I'm speaking to myself in my music too. I'm speaking to my listeners, but I'm really speaking to myself because I feel like I get into this form when I'm writing music. I get into another level, and it's like that's where I want to be at 24/7 hours of the day. This confidence, this person that I feel like is unstoppable. Mm-hmm. I'm speaking to myself in those forms when I'm recording this music. So
I like it.
I'm also speaking to my listeners too. So like these lessons that I'm teaching myself when I'm writing, I feel like it's this form that I'm like, damn, this is where I need to be, and this is where I need to keep striving to be at. So I think it's that aspect of being misunderstood. Like me trying to explain where I'm at and trying to get people to understand me. You know what I'm saying? But being forever misunderstood is just a mindset that I feel like I've been in because I can't communicate the best. Other people haven't been through the same things as me, but everybody goes through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and speaking of communicate the best, like I'm trying to practice like communicating more with people, whether it's just anybody you work with, any artists who hit me up. So, I mean, I feel like our generation doesn't communicate, well enough. So I want to be the change that I want to see.
Exactly. And I think that's what I'm starting to realize now. It's like I could sit here and complain about the shit that I want to change or this, that, but it's like if I'm not doing it within myself, I just need to shut up.
Right.
And I need to be done with me first.
Yeah, there you go. Like peace within yourself first.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I'm at with life right now, man. And really understand that I love making music, bro. And I do love this process. Like it's hard at times, and you do get in these moods and feelings where you feel like, damn, am I really doing the right thing? And you know what I'm saying? I feel like every artist feels that way. But the key is just to never give up and push through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And push through all those feelings that you have and all those messed up emotions and thoughts, and just really build a friendship with yourself and your mental, you know what I'm saying, and build yourself up, which I'm still working on day to day.
Got it. Yeah, I like how you have like a lot of positive energy and like a lot of insight.
Yeah, I try to give that out, bro, because I'm searching for all of it back. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it's full circle. It's full circle with everything that you do.
No, it definitely is.
I try my best to carry myself that way with everybody around me, no matter who they are, or how they look, or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm perfect or anything like that, because I do have my times where I'm like, damn, I messed up there. But I think it's all about accountability. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just about really
no doubt
taking a day step by step. We get better at it.
Now, I met you or came into contact with you through Zay, who played at my first show I threw last summer, Dot Wave, with my friend Vita Kari. She's an amazing artist, beautiful voice, beautiful girl. How'd you link with her?
Me and Zay linked up through, I believe, Oh That's Filthy, Stephen J. It's a
You know them.
yeah, they're a multimedia company. They do everything. They publish, they do social media marketing. They do anything you can think of in the music industry, A&Ring, everything, right?
Nice.
So I think I met Zay at an event, and we just built as well. You know what I'm saying? Me and Zay always were cool because we would smoke and just chill and talk. Me and Zay became friends before we ever even did anything on the artistry level. I also got blessed with being able to just connect with Zay too, because she's an artist that keeps it really, really low key, doesn't really do many collaborations, and like very, very to herself. And I kind of see Zay as like an older sister to me. You know what I'm saying? She's just like a very positive soul, very, very genuine person, loving. You know what I'm saying? I see her as like my older sis. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, what's up, sis? How you doing? Making sure that she's good. And yeah, we just built just by seeing each other at events, chilling, smoking, vibing, listening to her music is fucking, you know what I'm saying? It speaks for itself.
Right. I got to get her on here too. That's long overdue.
Yeah, man, it speaks for itself, man. It speaks for itself. She's a beautiful artist, and I was blessed to be able to get her on the project. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I just reached out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm there. When and where?" And I was like, "Damn, let's do it. Pull up. I have a song. I have one verse. I want you to do the hook. If you would like to, you also have the verse." She was like, "I'm with it. Let's do it." And I was like, "Say less." And that's what it was.
All right. No doubt. So I was kind of like curious about the Young Simi collab because it seems like those scenes, like the Raider Clan scene and the, you know, Noah James, i.e. Nug Life, Zay, you scene don't really mix.
You know what? That Young Simi feature was very, very early in my career.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where I've always followed Young Simi, who is a big inspiration on a lot of the sound of like the rap that I listened to when I was like 17, 18. I listened to like a lot of Raider Clan and like that like South Florida trap.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I followed him on social media, and I'd seen that he was coming to LA, like tapping for some features. Tapped in with him, and he just pulled up to the studio. I got a little feature from him. We chopped up some game. I got some knowledge from him. I kind of wish I would have waited on that opportunity because I just wasn't in a position to where I utilized it better than I could have. But it got me to places like being able to build with Nug Life and other things like that. So I still think it's very, very good on my career. I just think I should have waited on a move like that a little bit further, like a more authentic meeting rather than it just being a business meeting.
I like it. Yeah, I feel like if you were a little more mature and a little more skin in the game at the time, you could probably – you're saying you could probably do a little more with having a feature from a guy of that caliber.
I could have utilized it a lot better. The marketing could have been better. I could have planned something for it. I could have had a real rollout for it.
Right,
but I didn't. I just got excited. I was like, yo, I got this Young Simi feature. You know, you're early in your career, and you think that things like that are going to build you up, but you don't fully understand.
Yeah,
so
been there.
And now I'm not mad about it. It was more, I see it as like a dream come true. I've always wanted to have a song with Young Simi. Like that's an underground legend in my eyes.
Okay.
No matter what other people say, like I think so.
Anybody else you want to collab with, like rapper, producer wise, singers?
I would definitely say I've been wanting to get one with Noah James.
Okay.
Definitely overdue. Oh, actually, you know what? I got one with Noah James coming out on his album. I'm lying. We got one. But I'm saying on like my work, I want to get one with Noah James on like a project of mine. If I could get Larry June on a track, that would be a come true. That's crazy. That would be crazy.
I bump Uncle Larry like every day now.
Our music is very, very different, but I feel like we can come together and put some real smoker shit together. You know what I'm saying? Some real stoner shit, positive, play your shit together. Yeah, I would have to think about producer-wise a little bit more.
I mean, me personally, it would be cool to see you work with like Sean House or Cardo.
Cardo. Oh yeah, I'm slacking. Cardo and Sledge.
Yeah.
Cardo and Sledge.
For sure.
Cardo and Sledge. Yeah, I'm tripping. But I didn't want to really consider them underground.
No. I mean, at this point, you can say anybody.
I kind of even felt weird saying, well, yeah, no, I don't think that Larry June's underground. I think that he's pretty major.
I mean, I don't know if he gets radio play, but
I roll around the city, i.e. in LA, and I hear Larry June bumping all the time. Like he's pretty, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say Cardo, Sledge, and like Larry. That's hard. That's like, damn, that'd be sick. That'd be sick right now.
No doubt. Okay.
Anderson Paak. Anderson Paak. That would be sick. Knowledge. I love Knowledge beats too, bro.
Good choice.
Knowledge. Harry Fraud. Yeah. Harry Fraud.
Did you listen to that tape Harry Fraud did this year with Jay Worthy? Eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit's crazy fire. Yeah, so I think that scene of people. That's who I'll like really be.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite scene.
Yeah, because I still listen to like old school Mac, old school Wiz, all that shit.
Of course, you got classic old school Cuddy.
Classic shit. Yep.
Juicy J, Blue Dream and Lean.
All that shit, bro. All that shit. Yeah. And I feel like if I can get to that point where like I can get in the room with Spitta and get some shit done with Spitta, that would be legendary. You know what I'm saying? Get in the room with TGOD, of course, and like really get something in with Wiz, and really get in the room with those dudes like Jay Donato, and just chop up game, bro, and smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Just grind.
Yeah, whether we get records or not, you know what I'm saying? I just really vibe out.
I'm only, as a blogger, I'm kind of only starting to understand that, like, in the collab topic, it's like you got to vibe first and you got to make sure, like, people fuck with each other rather than it just being, like, a business transaction.
Yeah, and I'm glad, and that's one thing that I'm glad I learned from that Young Simi thing. It's like, it's one of those things where you learn, okay, don't do that again. I'm glad I learned it early because that means that, like, bigger things are coming and I'll be prepared for it.
No doubt. Okay. So, before we get into some IG questions, I did just want to say the first time I heard you on Shining, your voice had like just a striking resemblance to Nip. And it was just that sharpness.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just had to tell you that.
You know what's crazy is that like I've heard that so many times now that like I'm so like I'm just honored to hear it. Now I'm like, you know what? That's one of the things that pushes me to go harder every day, because when people say that, I feel like I get put into this aspect of like, okay, when you listen to my lyrics, it's like, damn, he sounds like Nip and he kind of gives this like, I'm not trying to be like Nip at all, you know what I'm saying? I'm my own person, but like I kind of feel like it just draws the attention a little bit more because it doesn't sound like weird or nothing people haven't really been attracted to before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's just like aesthetically, it's different. One thing I was kind of curious about, how do you feel about like being a Latino MC?
I don't really feel a particular way. I feel like my skill set will really speak for itself in the music. I feel I respect everybody for whatever shape, color, size, or for whatever, man. If you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get my respect. And I feel like I said everything before, if it's full circle. So the way I carry myself, I feel like it always comes back. And the people that don't really see the same or don't really carry themselves the same, they kind of get weeded out in the process of all that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that I've never felt like, especially the people that I'm around right now, I never felt shunned or disrespected or anything like that. And it could be just because there's mad love in my circle, and I may feel some way at one point. If I do get to, you know what I'm saying? If I do experience that, but I've never experienced that like, oh damn, he's a Latino. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I was talking to somebody about it who's Latino himself, a rapper. And he said, "I'm just thankful we're in a time where none of that matters."
Exactly. Yeah, I guess that sums it up perfectly. That literally sums it up perfectly. Because in my eyes, that doesn't matter to me.
Right.
But that literally sums it up because I feel like, and that's perfect words, bro. I should have said it that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he said it that way because that's perfect. Yeah, because it doesn't matter right now.
No, it doesn't.
If you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do.
Yeah, I mean, look at 6ix9ine. I mean, as crazy and controversial as he is, whoever would have thought a Mexican kid from Brooklyn with rainbow hair would be the hottest rapper?
Chart-wise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like crazy numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's take some questions from IG. They wanted to know what's your inspiration to hustle and music-wise?
My inspiration to hustle and music-wise, I think my main inspiration to hustle, bro, is to just inspire the world around me. You know what I'm saying? To get up every day and to hustle and to inspire others, I feel like is the greatest gift somebody could give. So me, I just want to inspire. So that's what gets me up every day. Like, okay, man, I got to keep going. I got to keep hustling. I got to keep inspiring because that's what makes me feel good. When people realize that, like, that's all I want to do is just inspire. You know what I'm saying? So that's also my inspiration with my music. If that's the aspect that they're asking, you know what I'm saying? It's just to inspire. That's it. That's what drives my hustle, and that's what drives my main. That's what charges my batteries mainly to get up every day and keep doing this music shit. Because I know I'm here to inspire. I know I'm here to change whoever I can by what they hear. You know what I'm saying? If they can relate to me and if they can understand my message. Just
no doubt. So has heartbreak or love ever influenced your music? Was another IG question.
Not yet. In my next couple of projects, it may have, but before, I wouldn't say love or heartbreak did. No, my heart was broken through like family shit and personal things, but recently went through a breakup, so I would say that maybe you may hear a little bit of that in my new projects, but I wouldn't say that I'm really like gonna take it there fully with my music. You may hear a couple bars and things like that, but I'm not really trying to let that take my music.
I'm trying to open up on that just yet.
Exactly. It may in the future.
Right. I feel you.
But I can't lie. In my newest projects, I did throw a couple bars in there how I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to over some of the shit I recorded and some of the shit I written. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. It's funny that you asked that because yeah, a little bit.
So that next day, Keflon Don wanted to know when you're gonna work with him.
Keflon Don, man. I've been telling Keflon Don we got to get in the lab, man. I'm actually gonna hit him up after the session I'm in today. The Fway feature, I'm supposed to actually have Fway in the studio right now. I'm waiting on him to hit me up. It's actually on Fway because it's Fway's song, so I'm not too sure when it's gonna drop. I'm actually gonna talk to Fway today and stuff like that. So I'll get at Keflon and let him know. We can get in the lab whenever though, Keflon. You already know what it is. Keflon is a super dope engineer and producer, man.
Shout out to
dope. Yeah. Are you familiar with Fway, Lil Champ Fway?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, he's like a Raider Clan native, bro. He's like one of the original Raider Clan members. He's from Florida. I authentically met Fway through Nug Life. I was in the studio with Nug Life and Cashy Cash, and Fway pulled up.
Right, Cashy Cash, my dog, and Slim Gorilla is my man. So I go back with like some of Raider Clan.
Yeah. So I met Cashy Cash. Me and Cashy Cash have a feature too.
Hey, yeah. Because when you were talking about Simi, I was like, I wonder if he fucks with Cashy.
Yeah.
Me
and Cashy did some shit together. Me and Fway are gonna get some more stuff together. I feel like me and Fway have a little bit more of a personal relationship out of everybody that I've met at Raider Clan. With me and Cashy, it was a little bit again more business. I was kind of like got excited and wanted to do a feature, things like that. But yeah, with me and Fway, it's a little bit more authentic. We got cool, and we've stayed connected over social media. And he's just a super, super genuine and humble guy, man. I really fuck with Fway. Spits a lot of game all the time. Always shows love. So Fway's that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped some new shit too. Go check out Lil Champ Fway. Just dropped some new visuals, new video. Go check that out, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Frankie. Well, is there anything else you want people to know about you? Anybody you want to shout out or thank?
I just want to honestly thank everybody that helped on this Forever Misunderstood project. Robbie Noor, Algie, Nug Life, my boy Sean John Jack, and everybody that's just been inspiring me and listening to my music and been sharing my posts, listening to watching my videos. Mr. Real Movie for recording my videos.
Yeah, that guy really be on his shit. Like a lot of people have done videos with Mr.
Oh yeah, he's really on his shit. Shout out Real Movie. A lot of people from LA. Shout out my moms. Shout out my sisters. Shout out all my loved ones. Shout out God. Yeah, man, it's all love, man. Just keep going hard and don't give up. If you're going through it, just keep going. Don't give up. That's all.
No doubt.
And be yourself. Be yourself.
And to follow you is FrankieOG 97 on all platforms.
Yes, sir. FrankieOG 97 on all platforms. FrankieOG on Spotify, things like that. Yeah, man, a lot of new music and visuals coming soon, bro. I really appreciate you having me on here, bro. It's mad love. Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. This has been PALMCAST. You can check us out at prettyawesomelitmusic.com, soundcloud.com/prettyawesomelitmusic, YouTube, Twitter, Dylan is Palm, and we out. Thank you, Frankie.
Take care, bro. Appreciate you.
Later, homie.
Like.